Hey, welcome to Man Cave. Hey, today in Man Cave we're going to be doing something a little different. We're going to install exhaust system on a 2017, I believe it is, Mustang. Customers decided to do a straight pipe on it. We're going to see what that sounds like. He picked it up for affordable price, and these exhaust systems, cat bag system, with the X pipe and everything, they can run quite a bit of money. So he's going to go ahead and we're going to put this on there first and see how he likes this. And it was a two-part system that he bought, so he'll at least have the X pipe there if he decides to go ahead and put a MagnaFlow or something like that system on it. But anyways, we'll get this thing up in the air here and see what it's going to take to get this off. The new system is a complete bolt-on system. We'll go ahead and start it. Maybe even go ahead and drive it and give you an idea what it sounds like stock. And then we'll go do a drive and show you what it sounds like, once we get the system put on it. And we'll bring you along for the whole thing, the whole complete install, removal of the old, and just kind of give you an idea what this little car sound like. So, all right, let's go ahead and get this thing started, and we'll get it outside and do a little drive with it and show you what it sounds like. All right, so let's go ahead and get this thing started, see what it sounds like. It does have the start from the car. See what it sounds like. All right, well, there you go. That's stock and what it sounds like, on a cold start, taking off, coming back into it. So, all right, let's go ahead and show you what we got here. I didn't do an unboxing. I already got them unboxed, and give you an idea here, show you what these look like. All right, here's what we're working with. So, X pipe we got. Like I said, all this is not SR Performance stuff. I believe the SR Performance here on the exhaust pipes or the tailpipes themselves, and pretty nice. I mean, they're black. That's what he wanted on the end, was the black. So doesn't look too bad though. And has the 45 cuts on them. It's gonna look nice on there. And like I said, we got the X pipe here. I believe the tailpipes are from let's see, we got the boxes here. So it's SR on the X pipe and Mbrp on the tailpipes themselves. So, all right, well, let's go ahead. We'll get this car up in the air, and we will get it lifted up and start pulling the exhaust off of here. So we'll put it on time lapse and show you what's how to get this thing off of here and take you along for it. All right, let's get you in here and show you what this looks like. So, lift it up here, Might be a little dark. I might have to get a light or something, but let's just see. So here we are from the back. Stock pipes. And everything looks good. It's a low mile car for being a 2017. It's got the resonator still on it. Boo. Can't get that off. So his system will come from right here back. So I believe we'll use these factory ones here. And then from right here, they'll bolt on. We'll have new clamps. Everything will come back, run back out, and get this installed up. Doesn't look like it's too horribly of a hard install. Get all this stuff off. Here's our brackets right there, our mounts that hold the pipe on. What we'll do, instead of trying to pull them out of here, we'll go ahead and take bolts out. Pull these bolts. This way the whole thing will come out. Then we'll slide these on the new ones, and then we'll bolt them back in position, leave them loose, so that we can get everything adjusted up like it needs to be. But I believe it's the only place that they're held on from the X pipe back. So I don't see anything else between here and there. But if there is, we'll look at it and see. But all right, let's get this going. Get you on a time lapse and move forward. All right, real quick, let's bring you in here and show you what all we've done so far. So, got these bolts out here. I'm just gonna separate, see it's loose. This will be loose. Have to peel this back just a little bit here on this. And this whole jewel will slide out. Got to support it up here with a jack just because I'm here by myself, so. And then back here, like I said, we took out these bolts here, well, yeah, right there. And also there was some here. So we took out that one, and there's one more right down here on the bottom that we also took out. And there's gonna be the same over here on this side as well. So one there and one there. And now we'll let this thing down a little bit, see if we can wiggle and jiggle and get this thing to pull out. All right, good deal. All right, so we got that off there. It slid right off. I had to have a little help to carry it down in one piece because I didn't want to cut it yet, because this kit, it is not a complete axle back system. Cat back system. It does not have the pipe after the X pipe. So that being said, we got the whole complete pipe muffler system sitting here on the floor, and I went ahead and marked it. So we're gonna go ahead and cut these pipes here, and then the other pipe has to connect to it as well. We're gonna come in here and we're gonna cut that one right there. And that should leave us enough to attach onto there and there. And then we'll get these rehung, and then we'll go back in and start putting everything in piece by piece. So we'll put it back on time lapse for that. But I just wanted to show you, I thought, he had gotten it with these pipes, but that was not the case. So we'll reuse these, shouldn't be a problem. Just got to get them cut up and get them back installed. All right, so here we go. We've got these things marked. Went ahead and moved them up here on a bench. And we took the X pipe here, set it up here on top of this other one. Got them close, lined up where they should run. And we've got, they want to slide into here. So we've got a mark here we're going to cut at. Same with on the other side. We should be good there. And then we'll fit this to here and see where we're at back here with the mufflers itself. So, but all right, let's get this cut and see what we're going to do. All right, so we had to change out the bit, or the blade. It was a little dull, so let's see where we go now. well, that didn't work out quite as planned. All right, let's see if we can do the second one without making such a big old mess and breaking some stuff. So. All right, so let's go ahead and get this thing marked up, and we'll get it cut. I don't know if this is the right way to do it, but the way it seems like it might work for me, we just need it to be straight so that the pipe will mate back up like it's supposed to, and this will give me at least a straight edge to cut on. So, all right, let's cut this one and see what it does. We got to kind of vice holding it a little bit so we can get this to do what it needs to do. Pretty good. Straight. And we'll take a grinder and we'll grind around that and give us a little edge on there, or take that edge off so it'll slide into the pipe nice and smooth. But I believe that should work. There's one. All right, let's go ahead and get the second one cut, and then we'll get these things mocked up here and see what it looks like it's going to do. So. Everything's cut. Get them set up here on the table. Get everything kind of edges taken off and grind down level. It's a little on the crooked side, but we'll straighten that up, and then we'll get them put up and see what they look like. All right, so we got this thing in the vise. Got a favorite grinder out here, and gonna grind these edges down a little bit. Try to flatten this out some. That way it'll slide into the pipe a little bit better. All right, so I just kind of wanted to show you what we did here. So on these edges, we just went in and took the old grinder, and like I said, we beveled them down, got them nice and smooth, took any sharp points off, pushed it back on there like it should be. Same with on the other end over here. Let me give you an idea. This is tailpipe. You just kind of want this thing to go on nice and smooth, and make sure it goes on as far as it's supposed to. I've got a mark right about there. There's a mark somewhere on there. Oh, right there. We just wanted to make sure it go up to where the mark was, which it is. So we should be cut right. Went on nice and smooth. So. All right, so let me show you where we're at with this. All right, so we got the X pipe up here, and got it level, I believe, with the car. With this, because we're kind of sitting on both edges, so should be level. Tightened it up to where I feel it should be, and this is tight. So now we come into here and we slide the old pipes into here, and they're snug. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna leave those bolts like that, but I think I'll loosen this one up and slide it up just a little bit. But I really think this is where they need to be, because over here they might rub on the sides. There's not a whole lot of room. So we'll leave those, and you come back here. Let me get a light. And what's nice about these systems, they can hang. So I've got those hanging in the hanger holes. I snugged these to where they were at with the original pipes, as far as, because you see the rust here. Well, where they were in the rubber, they're nice and smooth. So I hung those almost exactly back to where they were at. So then I moved them up, and they're loose enough that I can move stuff. And then this hanger, same thing. So nice that it holds up there before you put bolts in it. You can get an idea if you're fit. And the fitment looks really good here, where it needs to be out. And not real bad there either. So we'll measure that to make sure they're close to the same. If not, I have a little bit of wiggle room up there in the pipe that I can push it in. And, but hey, I think these are gonna look really, really good. Nice big tip on the back. They're black like he wanted. Just have to see what it's gonna sound like being straight pipe. So, but he's a younger guy, so, you know, they like these loud cars. I don't blame, I mean, I like my car a little loud as well, so. But yeah, you can definitely tell we'll have this pipe pushed up. It's sitting low. Like I said, they're just sitting there. Nothing's tight yet. But I just kind of wanted to bring you in and let you show you where we were at with it. So, but all right, we'll get these tightened up. We'll do that off camera, and then we'll give it a fire up on the lift and see what it sounds like. Make sure we don't have any leaks anywheres, and then we'll go drive it. All right, so we got these up here. You can see that one looks really, really good. Nice, it's bolted down. This one, as you can see, it's cocked off just a little bit over here to this side, close to this, not centered like I like it. And that's just not gonna fly. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull this little piece right here back down, come in here, and we're gonna trim this. I've got it pushed in as far as it can go. Mind you, we marked them, they're both the same, but this one just sitting off just a little bit, and the hanger, it's not gonna let it move anymore either. So, and I already turned this down. As you can see, that one's sitting a little lower than that, but that didn't work either. So we're gonna go ahead and pull this piece off, and we're gonna go ahead and come in here and cut off about 1/4 inch. And I mean, we got plenty to play with here. So 1/4 to 1/2 inch we'll cut off. And then that'll get this pipe to move in a little bit, and we can more center this where it needs to be so it looks better. So, all right, let's get this done. All right, so let's go back through here and let's check everything. Make sure we got it where we want it. So if we look here, down the bottom of the car, only thing you really see are the bolt tips. And I could probably get them up there a little higher, but I don't think it's going to hurt anything. It doesn't look like he's ever bottomed out this car before in this area. So I think we'll be okay. Anyway, so as you can see, I went back and tightened everything after I used, I used impact stuff, and I went back and tightened by hand and torqued these where I thought they should be, not any spec, just torqued them down good and tight, good and tight. Got all this adjusted like it should be. That's good and tight. Got the hanger back up where it's supposed to be. Same with the other side. Everything looks real good. So we'll get this thing down. We'll set you back up on the tripod and we'll start it. Do a cold start with it, see what it sounds like. And then we'll take it on a little test drive. Looks real good. Looks real good in the back. All right, let's get it started. All right, here we go. We're gonna give this thing cold start. Put that tripod back in the same spot, and we will oil all over my face. And we will get this thing started and see how it sounds. All right, let's go. All right, here we go again. We'll get this thing started and see what it sounds like. I mean, this is where we were at when we started it earlier, and let's give it a crank, see what it does. Out and we are, we're inside the car. We're gonna see just how good this thing sounds in here. It is a little loud, but that's what he wanted, so it sounds really good. It's a Mustang, it's supposed to be loud and sound good, so. All right, let's see what we got. All right, let's get this thing going. So it's automatic. Not really used to these automatics, but we'll see what we can do. See if we can get it to stay in first for a little bit. She's loud, but she sounds real good. So I think that customer's going to be real happy with it. I had a Mustang, as y'all know if you watch my channel, and it had mufflers on it. Only thing different here is the straight pipe, and it was loud as well. Not this loud, but it was loud and sounded good. I mean, it's a Mustang. That's supposed to be loud. I like them to be loud. I like to have some exhaust. What he had on it was way too quiet, and like I said, I think he's going to be real happy with it. So car runs really good and strong. But I bet you we get this thing up to 60, 65 in overdrive. I mean, yeah, I bet you it's nice and quiet. So probably have a little bit of a drone to it, but we'll see when we get up here. Like a little bit of, what's it called, rev matching that it does whenever it downshifts, when you downshift it. Like I said, not too used to these automatics with paddle shifters, so, but it could probably be pretty fun. I bet it's great on the racetrack. So here we are at 50 and 4th gear. I believe this is only the 6-speed auto in this car because it is the 17. I don't think that came out till next year. There's 6th gear. Quiet. It's not bad at all. It sounds real good. So, but well, good deal. Well, that's going to do it for this car. They installed this exhaust. Like I said, 2017 Mustang GT. It's got the 5.0, of course. It is the GT. We installed straight pipe basically on it. It has new muffler or new tailpipes, black tipped. With the X pipe, and we went ahead and reused his pipes that go from the X pipe back to the tailpipes, and worked out fine. It measured up good, installed them up. I mean, it didn't have any issues at all. So, but yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time here in the Man Cave.